Suzie Bates on strike first up, the Kiwi superstar. And the middle of the bat has been found. Healy gets one to flick away first up, straying down leg side, and Healy does not miss out. A confidence-boosting boundary. Calling Bates through, beats mid-on, and mid-off won't get there either. On the charge, and right out of the screws, clears long on. There was some risk associated with the shot, but Healy comes up big. Interesting shot from Healy, and it comes off. Way across her stumps, the timing is there. Get to that in a moment. Bates does go reverse sweep and finds the right kind of angle. Webb won't track that down. Cries of catch it, and she's found the gap again. Back-to-back boundaries, different kinds of shots from Bates in that department. Full toss, easy pickings for Healy. Beats the short fine and picks up 4 more.
Started so well, they're ticking along the score nicely.
Healy in the air and through the hands. Bates a long way across with those 2 up inside the circle behind square and pierces the gap again. Bates able to get elevation on that, so clever. Just inside the rope, she picks up 4 more, closing in on the 50.
He didn't move so far, perhaps it wouldn't be wide if it just missed his leg as well.
That's well struck by Healy. She's not running because it's cleared the rope. Tries to go offside and finds that gap as well. Oh, set herself up to go right back over the bowler's head for 6. Magnificent.
It's the other way to get your breath. Wants to receive and where to hit those balls.
Bates winds up. Well struck into that gap again. She loves it out towards cow corner. Massive score brewing for the Sixers. Cries of catch it. Ishmael in the game and safely held onto this time. 3rd time lucky. Second 50 of the campaign for Suzie Bates. Oh, bowls her. So both openers gone in the space of 3 deliveries around her legs. Molyneux gets Healy again after significant damage has been done. Good looking hit and strike from Gardner into that gap. That's ominous for what's to come in the last 2 overs. Gives herself room and finds the gap on the offside. She loves the power surge. Strike rate of 200 in this period so far. She's boosting it right now.
A boundary.
Past Amy Edgar for most runs in the surge in WBBL 08. Back-to-back boundaries from Erin Burns. It's a renaissance for the veteran. Flicked away by Gardner, and both fielders up inside the circle behind square. That's an easy boundary. Had to stretch to find it, and boy did she find it again. Erin Burns, a tough chase, and the ball wins. Struck firmly and bamboozling the field. Gardner picks up 4, a bonus boundary.
Part and just these couple of errors at the back end need to tidy up.
It's high. Who wants this on a breezy afternoon in Ballarat? It's safely held onto just. Maybe a bit of snow cone action, but they'll take it. Times it well, finds the gap. That's class. 1 ball faced, 1 boundary struck from Elise Perry, the captain. And in game 24 of WBBL 08, we have our highest total so far. The Sixers finish 3 for 188.
Time it better. Can look to get her innings underway and try and take it on.
Outside edge of the bat has been found. First up by Eccleston. And they're running hard. And coming back for 2.
Moved pretty quickly, came out to the ball, but just didn't quite get to the length of it. Smart bowling there from Sophie Eccleston. Just brought it back, and a pretty easy catch in the end to Maitland Brown, despite not having any feeling in her hands.
pushed that strategy earlier. I thought it was spin to win for sure today.
Hit in front and fired. Webb can't believe it, but Eccleston has 2 more. She's up to 12 wickets already. Molyneux strikes it well, beats the infield, and will pick up a much-needed boundary. Well struck by Adapadu, and that will beat Maitland Brown this time. Nice stop by the man holding the covers. Pace for the first time in the 6th over. You don't hear that too often in the WBBL. Edged and held onto by Healy. Remarkably, is it? Umpires are turning it down, it appears. Healy says that's out, and that should mean the batter will walk. Sure, the umpires come together here, and now it's confirmed. Adapadu is out, caught wonderfully well by Healy off the first ball bowled by Pace. Well struck. It's the bottom hand involved, but picks out the fielder in the deep. An easy take for Gardner. In the air and straight to mid-off. Molyneux the latest to fall as Campbell holds on, and Cheadle has a couple. Work to do, and finds the rope.
No chance this season, unfortunately. Yeah, they're going to obviously do as much as they possibly can to get ready, get back into playing domestic cricket, hopefully international cricket.
It's been a long over this for Stella Campbell. Expensive one as well. And that's 4 more. So 17 off 4 legitimate deliveries so far. Straight back past the bowler. And work for long on. It's 4 more. Goes aerial over the offside, and that'll skip away for another boundary. So they're against the Renegades first up. Free hit and over the rope. Straight back over Perry's head this time. Beats mid-off, and that'll be 4 more. They're going at 16 and over in the last 3. 48 off the last 3, and add on 4 more after the misfield. And it is the most expensive over.
Get through this over, maybe look to get one.
Another full toss. Can she find the gap? She can. On the offside. Caught by Perry. And the captain knows they needed that. Airborne. Tries to drag it a little further to the leg side, and job done. A maiden 50 in the WBBL from Carly Leeson to give her team.
Spinners.
Made an effort to make sure that one landed and might get the reward of a wicket. Perry called her name. Safe under the high ball. Called Bates out of it. Only has one thought on her mind when she gets out there to try and find the rope or clear the rope. Here's Coit trying to do something similar. Well caught. Ash Gardner. Cheadle coming around the wicket to close it all out here. Slower ball to Falconer. It's gone straight up. Who wants it? Healy negotiates the stumps and takes a safe catch. Called the bowler out of it.
Sixers have really stood up today and showed their experience.
Off the outside edge of the bat and flies away.
Stay relaxed as a bowler as well and not feel like you're constantly under fire.
Renegades have done well to get to 150, and there's another 1 or 2 being added on here by Shabnam Ishmael. But Elise Perry's sixes are top of the ladder right now.